Welcome to episode 134 of the Radio Control Show.
Sponsored by AmyandHobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store.
We've all seen drift cars with detailed interiors, but what about an interior that includes a moving driver? This is one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. Not only does the driver's head and hand move on the steering wheel, but you can also see him pulling up on the e-brake.
Everybody bounce, come on, bounce, everybody bounce, come on, bounce, come on. Bobbing heads, I bring you back, come follow me. Hot on California, home of SHP. The mind tricks the body thinks that you're on crystal. And it's a horrible belief, it's either by the fistful. Los Angeles is on fire like a burning oven, burning like a furnace fire. Our beloved God, we love him, you can buy the pair I got, they're still not my shoes. Cause you're just not me, and I'm sure I'm not you. Me, I'm a G, I'm as G as can be. I'm a sinister sensei, I'm straight up supreme. Freedom of speech, so I'ma say what I mean. And I'ma mean what I say without fleeing the scene.
Strapped to a jet-powered wing, Yves Rossi is the jet man. Using his body as the rudder, he flies freely above the Swiss Alps and the Grand Canyon. This is something you have to see to believe.
Now when you have shocks with threaded bodies, you want to do some extra work to make sure your preload's the same on both sides. Now you'll need a pair of calipers or a small ruler, and what you want to do is when you're making your initial ride height adjustment, say you make 2 turns to this collar, you want to make 2 turns to the collar on the opposite side as well. Once you get your ride height set and it's pretty close to where you want it to be, now what you want to do is make sure that they have an equal amount of distance between the shock collar and shock cap on both sides. So what I like to do is take my calipers and measure the distance between the top of the collar here and the top of the, the bottom of the shock cap. So go ahead and measure that distance. Now I'll move this over to the other side and make adjustments so that this is the same exact distance. And once that's all set side to side, they're both equal, your ride height in the rear is set and you can move on to the front end. Okay. Now I see there's a little bit of a gap between the top of my calipers here and the bottom of the shock cap, so I'm going to raise up this collar just a little bit to make it the same as the other side. So I'll just do maybe a turn or 2, come back in and measure it again. Now I have the same distance that I do on the other side and I'm good to go on my ride height. For more in-depth how-to videos, as well as our entire RC Car Action archive and much more, sign up for our exclusive membership site on rccaraction.com.
If you're a George Lucas fan, you're not going to want to miss his next film, Red Tails, coming this January. It's based on the group of African-American pilots who fought in World War II under the popular name of Tuskegee Airmen, who flew red-tailed P-51 Mustangs.
Stay with the bombers.
We count our victories by the bombers we get to their targets.
Here's Model Airplane News' John Reed on how to convert your P-51 into a red tail.
Hi, this is John Reed with Model Airplane News and Electroflight. And today's project, we're going to take this AeroWorks P-51 Mustang, 50cc P-51 Mustang, and we're going to change the color scheme on it. We want to change it on over to a red tail P-51 Mustang. I decided to leave these attached because they're going to be too hard to re-drill and put back in, and I should be able to get the covering in between this little groove here, at least as much as possible. It'll be a little bit extra work, but that's the way I'm going to do it. We have a lot of holes punched in here, and that's way when I lay down the covering, any air bubbles will have some place to escape. So I'm going to set that all up and get this taken care of so that you can see what that looks like. In the meantime, I'll turn this around and show you a completed tail section, because this side of the tail is all done, totally completed, ready to go. So you see what that looks like here in a second.
For the full-length, in-depth how-to video, go to modelairplanenews.com and click on How-To Videos.
A-Main Hobbies, the biggest selection of remote control cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters. Want parts and accessories? A-Main Hobbies has what you need. Visit us at amainhobbies.com or call 800-705-2215. Get it all at A-Main Hobbies. Leave your competition in the dirt.
One of the things I really like about short course trucks is you can beat and bang on other short course trucks with your buddies. It doesn't matter if you're bashing or you're racing. But one of the things that can happen is you can get hung up with another short course truck if you leave your bumpers intact. Now these bumpers, they look really cool, they look scale and they're awesome like that, but when you're beating and banging, they have a tendency to get hooked up on these bumpers. Either you get hooked up on them or they get attached to you somehow. And it's hard to get them apart, and then there goes your fun time or your lead in your race. So what I like to do is just kind of cut off the ends here of the bumper to get rid of these end pieces to keep it from getting hung up. Now on a truck like this Team Associated SC10RS, I noticed this also has really long body posts in the front. And that too, I'll cut down usually to just above the body clips to keep it from getting hung up when you like flip over, or if you're about to flip over, it won't grab on anything now because it'll be cut down close to the body where it belongs.
Hey guys, it's time for your social media update. It's that time of year again, and we've got the perfect opportunity for you to stock up on awesome RC books and DVDs, including our new Short Course Performance DVD, which is on sale now. Go to airhstore.com between now and December 24th, and you'll get an unbelievable 30% off everything. We're getting an amazing response from you guys on our weekly Facebook debate questions. Have you joined in yet? Here's this week's topic. Electric power is growing in popularity while nitro seems to be taking a back seat. Does this mean that it's the end for nitro power? Or will new engine technology come into play and make nitro king of the hill again? At Traxxas.com, we noticed a spinning X with the date of 11/30 below it. While we wait to see what they're working on, what do you guys think it is? Well, that's it for your social media update. Happy Thanksgiving!
Remember to head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the January issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News.
You can also check out rccaraction.com and modelairplanenews.com for everything we covered this week.
Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show.
And have a happy Thanksgiving.
When the Pilgrims sailed, it was rough as it could be, and the motion of the ocean made them lose their teeth. It was rocky where they landed, but they had to build a town, and their belts were on their hats till their pants fell down. Some got the scurvy, some got the flu, some got the runs, yeah, quite a few. Their food ran low and their butts all froze, and they said, "This Massachusetts winter blows." Then a fellow named Squan who came along one day with a barrel full of corn, and they all said, "Yeah, you can boil it, you can bake it, store it in a jar, and it makes clean ethanol to run your car." They cleared the land, learned how to plow. Soon they were blessed with buttloads of chow, so they gave old Squanto and his friends a shout. "Hey guys, it's America, let's all pig out!" So they had a huge feast. There was turkey by the ton, there was stuffing, mashed potatoes, and they'd just begun. There was sweet potato pie, there was pumpkin too, and a green bean casserole that tasted like food. Thanks for the grub and a wine and meal. Thanks for tomorrow's Black Friday sale. So think like a pilgrim, join in the fun, and party like it's 1621. Yes, party like it's 1620.